And we welcome you back here to Lyman Memorial High School here in Lebanon, Connecticut, where your Plainfield Panthers take on the Lyman Memorial Bulldogs. Thank you. Thank you for joining us this evening as we got a good matchup here as Plainfield leads 2-0 here against the Lyman Bulldogs. Thank you for joining us here this evening. And after looking at the books, actually, there was a couple things that we got to talk about here. As it was an own goal on that corner kick to begin the game. It wasn't Olivia DiGiacomo. It was an own goal by a Lyman defender, and that was number 10, Kate Anderson, in the backfield there. So Lyman let it in, and through seeing a couple of their plays and through talking to Coach Jan Zielinski, he said, Jacob, they're really too close to that thing, so you're going to see a lot of, maybe a couple more own goals today. Here's Komrowski's going to go on the offensive and gets booted away there on the far side of the field by a Plainfield defender. Thank you for joining us here for Plainfield Girls Soccer right here on the Panther Podcast channel. As a boot away there. Booting it back and away. Now back over. Anderson now over to Bobby. Bobby now kicking it away there. And now Pinkauskas feeding it back over. Trying to look for Dajane there as Dajane is fighting. As Irons now fighting for it. Irons pushing it up over as Irons coming up far all the way by midfield there. The defender making the move all the way up there. As Belial sent it down over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has time. Rodriguez, shot, goal! What a hard goal by Sophia Rodriguez. At 38:08, Sophia Rodriguez adding a goal to her resume, getting her first official start of 2020, and with it, a goal. 38:08 by Sophia Rodriguez, and what a shot that was, making the back of the net stand up. Plainfield now leads 3-0 here by a goal by Sophia Rodriguez as we're back in play. And now Bobby set to clear it, and does for Lyman. Now back over. And now the limited spectators that Lyman does have here are all riled up, trying to bring the energy into their team here, trying to give them another heartbeat. Here's Lyman's down 3-0. As Plainfield fighting off a Lyman off attack there. Going to roll out of bounds. As that ball has to pauses for that throw in there with 37 minutes to go. There, as Rodriguez tried to spin on it there, trying to feed it up over to DiGiacomo. Big throw by Bobby, looking to try and get it into the 18. Now there is Belial. Belial feeding it up over to DiGiacomo. DiGiacomo has time. DiGiacomo trying to make a move. DiGiacomo gonna get past the defender. DiGiacomo bringing her along, trying to unhitch the wagon. DiGiacomo falling, and it's a play on. DiGiacomo fighting. DiGiacomo over to the head of Tartiglia. Right there is St. Jean. St. Jean trying to look back. Back over to Pinkauskas. Pinkauskas is there. Pinkauskas trying to pass over to Price. Price with footwork. Price spinning it around. Back over to Belial. Belial now going to make a run. Belial with the hard shot. And off into Tartiglia. Coach Jan Zielinski praising his team there off of a good offensive set. there as it's booted away by Tartiglia, looking up for Anderson. Now trying to feed it down over to Komrowski. Komrowski met away, and Irons has now got time to run. Irons now with a fancy move by Pinkauskas. A nice little heel kick with Anderson now clears after the ball was able to make a nice move. 35-20 here to the end of regulation. Plainfield leads 3-0. As a big throw. Price now back. Now looking, St. Jean's got time. St. Jean trying to make a move, but loses it over to number 16, Dunnick, as Dunnick's trying to go on the attack, and Dunnick kicks it up and goes out of bounds, sadly. As Lyman was looking pretty good there, as they had numbers in their favor there, but just couldn't straighten out the kick. It's now going to be a free kick after an extracurricular on the play. And now kicked by Techo. Techo trying to feed it, and Anderson's there. As Irons now going to get called up here. As Plainfield wants to try and get one here with Plainfield's defense all the way on the start of midfield. Irons trying to thread it down to Pinkauskas. Pinkauskas has it kicked away by Bobby there, but now going to have another throw in. Is Plainfield just going to fire quickly there? Was Irons, or Price making the throw in, excuse me. Dajane going on the far side. Dajane losing it. DiGiacomo fighting for it with Komrowski. Now going to get called for the little hand fighting that DiGiacomo and Komrowski were doing. And now we'll have a free kick, excuse me, here with 33-22 to go to the end of regulation here. As it's booted away there by Anderson. Stepped up in front of it is Belisle as Price, as the ball was getting moved around there rather quickly. Now going to get a play on here from the officials, as there was a little fumble there in the backfield. As Irons now set to throw in with 32-45. Temps just continuing to drop here as it's getting cold here. Everybody's got sweatpants on, got a blanket, put on that blanket, got a hat, toss the hat on. It's cold. As Price now moving it up and over. Price now gets it over to Belisle. Belisle's got the interstate. Belisle with a footwork over to Dajane. Dajane stepping up. Dajane back over to Price. Price got time. Price now trying to... Price still continuing to run. Up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez off the bad play, but Price is able to save it. Price trying to go for it. And dives for... But Tartiglia comes out.
Hey, Lindsay. Nice job. That's exactly what we're working on. Beat one, draw second, pass it. Nice job.
Zelensky praising his team again for another good offensive set, as it's nice little quick little passes there to try and keep them moving. And it's almost like a ladder chain there for Plainfield in this second half right now. They're looking for those connection passes, where Plainfield's been a kick and run team in the past, but now this year they're really looking for those pass setup or Lincoln logs. As St. Jean kicks it away there with 31-27 to go. 3-0. Plainfield leads. As played on was called there from the official, as Komrowski was fighting with Irons there, as Irons now possesses after losing it, but gets met with Dunick and has it kicked away by number 14, Brianna Bunnell. Irons now set to take the throw-in. Irons throwing it in, looking for Pinkaskis. Pinkaskis couldn't see where the ball was when it got thrown in. Now trying to push it over to Cook on the far side of the field. Cook trying to beat past Price. Cook's setting up, now going to try and center it over to Judd. But Price is there as, once again, the fans starting to get into it. Here, the limited spectators that are here are trying to get into it and try and provide a little life to their team. So Rodriguez meets a Lyman defender. The two of them are fighting for it. It's a big shove there. And there's no call there after the big shove. As the two are fighting it, Irons got time. The defender trying to feed it up. And now Irons is going to have to turn on the Jets here as number 16. Dunick tries to go on the offensive here. Dunick trying to turn past Irons. Price is there. Beat it away. Pearson comes out sliding and saved for Plainfield. With 29:10 to go. And talking to Pearson at the halftime, she says, "It is cold, man. Got to do everything as a goalie to stay busy." She's like, you really cherish those high-intensity moments while they last because of how hot you get and how, like, you're all ready to go. She said, "I want a couple more of those today to keep me warm today with these frigid temps." As kicking it up was Pinkaskis, but gets it intercepted. Irons there. Irons off the foot. Now Komrowski and Irons are fighting again. Now we'll have subs come in. Now coming into the game for Lyman will be number 12, Nevaeh Schifrin. .24 to go till the end of regulation. Plainfield leads 3-0. Off. Price now possessing for Plainfield. Price now kicking it up over to Dagenet. Dagenet's got time. Dagenet getting it intercepted by number 3, Carpenter. Kicked it away in a nice little chip there by Techo as St. Jean gets met by number 18, Crawford, for Lyman. As Belial's now on the run. Belial's got rum. Now looking for Rodriguez, but Rodriguez is going to be called offsides, which she was. We thank you for watching. 37-35 here. Plainfield leads 3-0. Right there. As Coach Jan Zielinski trying to clarify just to see what the offsides was on there, as Irons possesses, calling it as it was on number 9, Sofia Rodriguez, as we had a nice view there, as Rodriguez now kicking it back over to Price, and Price is now going to try and have to run with it as Anderson starts to run. Now back over. Price still fighting on that far side of the field. She doesn't want to give up on that ball she lost. And DeGiacomo, the midfield, is not going to come down all the way into the deep 18 here. As Irons comes out, Pearson boots it away. As now St. Jean's going to try and come out and try and take it. St. Jean spinning off of as St. Jean is still on the ground after taking the hard tumble there. As they're going to call for the athletic trainer here. As Giovanni is now going to suit up here, as the trainer's going to come out for St. Jean after she took a hard hit. And teams will now circle up here. Here his teams will circle up here with St. Jean still on the ground. Price will come off, and now coming into the game for Plainfield is going to be number 17, Juliana Gallo. As Price will come off here, and Giovanni enters the game for St. Jean as cousin Sacra. As soon as the athletic trainer has to come onto the field, she's got to come off with St. Jean now sitting upright, which is always a good sign here. Very hard tumble there. Did a spin move off of number 14, Brianna Bunnell there, and just hit the ground there. And this cold ground is hard tonight, so making any contact with it is going to sting a little bit. As St. Jean's able to walk off in her own power here, which is always a good sign. It's like we said, coming into the game is Juliana Gallo and number 19. 19, Angelina Giovanni for Plainfield. Clock's going to start on the whistle here as it was stopped at 26:12 for the injury as it's kicked away by Tetro. And now back over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to feed it up over to Dodgenay, but lost it to Anderson. Giovanni trying to make a move. Giovanni getting met by Anderson. Dodgenay, as it rolls out of bounds there. As Tetro now boots it away. As Giovanni tries to square up on it, and Price now going to go back. Coming out is Pearson, and she'll scoop it up here. There. As Giovanni has time to run with it and chipping it up over to Rodriguez. Gallo passing it away. Now Gallo back over to Belial. Now Giovanni's there. Giovanni trying to feed it up over to Giacomo. Giacomo's now going to try and come from the far side. Giovanni's there. Giovanni trying to send one across. Giovanni crossing it. Looking for Rodriguez, excuse me. As DiGiacomo continues to make a run here. DiGiacomo holds out of bound. Harris will have a... As Rain Bobby, the Lyman defender, takes a couple extra seconds to get up after a hard tumble there. Subs coming in. Now coming into the game for Lyman, or back into the game, excuse me, rather, would be number 5, Leah Komrowski. As Cook comes off here, as Mark Morello wants to give his two strikers who have been attacking this Plainfield defense continuously. Now back, Price there, Price kicking it away. Price kicking it away. Getting shoved down is Belial from behind the back. And now it's going to result in a Plainfield free kick here with 23 minutes to go. Plainfield leading 3-0. As Tetro's now set to take it. And now Plainfield's looking to try and stack the box here as they're going to try and get a shot right on it. Tetro getting it right around the start of the 18. DiGiacomo getting met by Bobby. DiGiacomo fighting for everything she has. It's now going to be a goal kick as we'll have subs come in. Now coming into the game will be number 8, Morgan Yanish.
Juliana, midfield, left mid.
Here, as Dajane tried to head it was a Pinkauskas, as Gallo's fighting for it against Dunick. As Gallo's trying to go down the field by Dunick. As Gallo's intimidation factor just allowed Dunick to kick the ball up just a little too far for Irons now to take the throw in. Irons now over to Gallo, the Catholic school connection, both going to Sacred Heart School in Taffville together in middle school. As Yanish trying to kick it away. Yanish on the far side of the field, losing it over to Anderson. As Anderson, still the defender, still running it all the way around the start of the semicircle. Now she crosses it. And now it's going to be a free ball. It's a 50-50 ball there as it's booted away. And now it goes out of bounds there. And now result in a Lyman throw-in. As Belial intercepts it there. Looking, but Crawford is there with DiGiacomo fighting for it. DiGiacomo now going to come right in front of you. Unlucky as she just couldn't get it done there. Taking the throw-in will be number 18, Madeline Crawford. Out looking. Dajane kicking out of bounds. Another throw-in for Lyman. As Brianna Bunnell takes the throw-in for Lyman this time. There was a little stoppage. Here. As now throwing it in. And Irons tried to take it. As Pearson comes out. Pearson's able to jump right on it. And Pearson boots it away. High flyer. That thing was like a pop flying baseball. Pretty high. As number 12, Nevaeh Schifrin, went to try and take a shot on it. But just went right into Pearson as Pearson scooped it up and just fell right short of Pearson. As Giovanni's battling. Giovanni losing it. But has it ultimately kicked away as Price steps up. Now coming back into the game for Plainfield is going to be number 18, Lindsay Price. Now coming into the game for Lyman is going to be number 11, Aurora Smithwick. 18:40 to go. Plainfield leads 3-0 here by a Lyman Memorial own goal, a goal by Steph St. Jean, and a goal by Sofia Rodriguez. Back as DiGiacomo's now going to try and run past. DiGiacomo beat one defender. She's only got one more to beat. DiGiacomo looking over for Rodriguez. Rodriguez holding up. Now back over to Yanish. Yanish on the far side. Start of the 18 looking for a chip job. But Tartiglias comes out and scoops it up here. As there's 17:56 here as Tartiglia with a bomb of a punt there. Finds it all the way to midfield as Komrowski gonna run with it. And now kicks it away, but Pearson's going to come out and scoop on it with Komrowski following her shot like a good basketball shot. And a quick boot there by Pearson, looking up for Janusz, as Janusz is going to hold the line. Janusz getting it kicked away there by Anderson, but going to be a plain field throw-in. As Lyman has one sub waiting to come into the game right there as it rolls out. As Price battling with Crawford there, and it rolls out of bounds again on the far side of the field. 16-40. Here is Janusz trying to make a move down the sideline. They're going to have a throw in here. With 16:20 to go. Pearson walking around back there. As Plainfield now have a throw in as Pearson trying to stay warm. Now running it is Crawford for Lyman. Big boot there. And Pearson, who was already out there, is now just going to scoop it up right around the start of the 18. Booted away there by Pearson. Pearson getting it right around midfield. Now back over. Price is there. Price spinning around. Price showing some foot skills. And now Gallo's got time. And Gallo's got room. Gallo looking over to DiGiacomo. Gallo with a nice little step over. Oh, what a nice little hurdle. Hit Y if you're playing Madden. And DiGiacomo wants that one back there as she hit it right to Tartaglia. As what a move by Gallo there with the nice little hurdle there. Whew. As Belial steps up and wants to get in on it. As Price now comes up. Price tumbling and loses it over to Anderson. As we'll now have number 4, Kelsey Dunnick of Lyman finally come into the game as she was jumping around just trying to stay warm before she came in, as she just wanted to keep those body warm as she stretched out beforehand. And now Pinkaskis looks to check in here. Pinkaskis getting to the line a little late there. They won't let her in. Be a sub by Crawford right over to Komrowski. Komrowski now back over to Anderson, and Rodriguez trying to show off some speed as intercepting is Gallo, and Gallo bodying up trying to get back the ball she just lost. It goes out of bounds there. Alyssa Pinkaskis asking for a clarification of what position what Olivia DiGiacomo in by a shot punched away by Pearson, and now going to be a corner kick. There as Cook knew that was going to probably be the only good shot she took, and it was even before the 18. Had to be like 25 out from the goal and just wanted to let it rip, and it was a good shot looking for that upper left-hand 90 there. And Pearson's able to punch it away, but it's now going to result in a corner kick for Lyman. The Lyman player goes into the darkness trying to get the ball here. Set to take it is going to be number 8, Madeline Archer for there as it's blocked away, booted away, still around, still up, still booted away, cleared away, and now got time to run, and now carving it and getting fought on is Gallo, as Gallo had time, and now he's going to say she had a penalty called against her after the shove. 12 minutes to go here to the end of regulation. Plainfield leading 3-0. And now number 18, Madeline Crawford, set to come up for the penalty kick. Irons booting it away there. Just trying to clear it out of the 18. Crawford there, but fighting with it is Price. Price able to trying to turn on her. Irons there. And a goal! What a shot! What a shot by Casey Cook. At 11:35 to go, Cook for Lyman adds a goal and takes the donut off. A goal by Cook outside the 18 and just let it rip there after the miscommunication on the defense about who was supposed to cover her. What a rip by Cook. Right in the upper 90, right where you look to try and put it, and she puts it right there. Nothing but a textbook play. What's even more impressive on this cold night with how static your muscles are going to be and how tight they are, she's able to get that one fly and get some nice speed on it as Gallo's coming from right in front of you, and she's got room with the defender on her back. But Gallo's now going to center it up. Gallo's going to take it on her own, but now losing it. Gallo's now kicking it back over to Price. Price now possessing. Now Price back over to her sister, Hannah Price. And now Giovanni trying to thread the line with 10:57 to go. Plainfield leads 3-1 there. With 10:38 to go. Price now looking. Taking off the chest is Cook. If she wants a chance to get another one, as Price intercepts. Price trying to make a move. Price over to Gallo. Gallo trying to step up. Having it kick away. It's going to be a corner now for Plainfield as Pinkowskis will now come over. The corner kick specialist will now take it. And we'll have one right in front of you here. For you, we'll take a couple steps back for you. 10 minutes to go now. Plainfield leading 3-0 here as Pinkowskis is set to take a corner kick for Plainfield. Pinkowskis signals, sending it across, coming in, headed away. Now back there as Gallo tried to step up. Irons is there. Irons now trying to fight as Irons now getting pushed around. That rolls out of bounds. Now going to be a Plainfield throw-in here for you as it throws over to DiGiacomo. DiGiacomo now kicking it over to Giovanni. Giovanni battling with number 11, Aurora Smithwick, over on the far side of the field with a 9:14 to go. $8:58 to go. Now back, Giovanni is trying to possess. Giovanni. Temp continuing to drop here with 8:34. Now back out. Now back. To Giacomo there. To Giacomo looking back over for Dagenet. Dagenet feeding it over, but intercepting it from a Lyman defender is DiGiacomo. DiGiacomo's got time to run. DiGiacomo looking for the cross. And there's Price. Price beating a defender. Price trying to send one out. Punched away by Tortiglio. And now coming out is Dagenet. Dagenet still continuing. Dagenet trying to continue. Trying to speak to her team. Trying to look for Irons. Irons there kicking it back over. And now Techo's there to try and clear it away and keep Plainfield on the offensive. As DiGiacomo kicks it away, looking for Janish. He gets kicked it away and has it get kicked away. And now Anderson makes a run. Anderson's going to try and go on the backside with 7:10 to go. Now kicked it away. Price is now going to feed it up over to Pinkaskis. Pinkaskis back trying to turn around. Pinkaskis with the shot. Punched away by Tortiglia, but still in bounds. Price is there. Price now waiting. Pinkaskis there. Pinkaskis getting it broken up. As Gallo's trying to come in. Gallo meeting off. Now getting a play on. It's going to be a Plainfield throw-in. As now Belial and Rodriguez for Plainfield will come in. 6:26 to go. Irons set to take the throw in right in front of you. Irons looking for Dagenet. Dagenet back over to Irons. Irons now over to Price. Price now back over. And now Belial intercepting. As Carpenter makes a run. But now tries to feed it up over to Komrowski, but Irons able to keep it. And now Emma Collins kicks it up and kicks it over to Irons. And now Irons kicks it back to Collins as Komrowski tries to fight for it, but rolls out of bounds here. Plainfield leads 3-1 here with 5:37. As Gallo comes out, DiGiacomo comes back in. As Belial has time to roll. Now back, looking. As standard time is 8:05. With 5 minutes to go here. With Belial possessing. Belial looking for Pinkaskis. Pinkaskis looking onto the far side. And Giovanni fighting for it, and Giovanni turning on it, but just couldn't get any airtime on it. 4:47. Tortiglia booting it away. Right over there. Irons trying to keep it on the ground. As Komrowski feeds it. Looking, trying to center it off of number 21, Schifrin. And now Irons kicking it away for Plainfield. And coming up is Rodriguez. Now we're going to have a sub come in here. With 3:58 to go. And now have a free kick here for Lyman. Taking it is Anderson. Anderson can't get any airtime on it. Just rode the ground there. As Price fighting for it. As Irons takes it off the gut. And now Lyman tries to kick it into Pearson, but Pearson scoops it up there. 3:20 now. As Pearson boots it away right around midfield. As Giovanni's got time. Giovanni on the outside. Giovanni's got time. Giovanni with defenders coming. Giovanni centering it. Handball in the box. What a job by Angelina Giovanni, as the clock will stop now at 2:53, and now we'll have a penalty kick.
And you want it? Angelina, you want it? Okay.
As Giovanni will now be set to take her own penalty kick. Here. Here we go. Referee is describing. Giovanni looking. Giovanni set with 2:53. Giovanni in. Blocked away. Giovanni going to get a rebound. Angelina Giovanni. The goalie gets it on the rebound. What a goal by Angelina Cannoli Giovanni. At 2:50, Plainfield gets it to 4-1 now. Tartiglia blocked it, and then Giovanni just came sprinting in to finish it out. Way to follow your shot. As Pinkowskis now looking with 2:25 to go. As Giovanni feeds it up over to Giacomo. Giacomo plowing through. Tartiglia rolls with it. It's now going to be a corner kick after Tartiglia is still on the ground now with 2 minutes to go. Here, as Pinkowskis, the corner kick specialist. Here, as now Belial's got time. She has a room to run. Now looking for the corner. Back there is Price. Price trying to turn it, but loses it to Crawford with 1:30 to go. They're kicking it away. With 1:15 to go, Plainfield leads 4-1 by an own goal by Lyman, a goal by Steph St. Jean, a goal by Sofia Rodriguez, and a goal by Angelina Giovanni. And Lyman's goal coming from Casey Cook, which was a shot from beyond the 18, probably around 25 out. With 56 seconds to go here till the end of regulation. Here's play is stopped here as they had to go get the ball with 34 seconds to go. As Price comes up, trying to throw it, looking for Rodriguez. And now back is Belial looking. But 10 seconds now. Now back over. And that's going to do it. Your Plainfield Panthers win 4-1 here against Lyman. And what seems to be their lucky score, as Plainfield's won 3 of their games so far by the score of 4-1. They add on another W as Plainfield stays undefeated. That's going to do it for the Panther Podcast channel. I'm Jacob Irons. I'm signing off. Have a nice Saturday, guys, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a nice night.